What's up there guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Derail Valley. So I was just having a peruse around here at Machine Factory, which is where we came last time, and I noticed there's two cats here. Never seen two cats before in the game, but here we are. Anyway, we've got a number of jobs to do today. We also want to visit this shop here while we're here and pick up a couple of things. But for now guys, please do grab yourself a drink. Let's hit the rails. Right then guys, first things first, we'll work our way over here. These cats, you know, I don't think they actually respond at all to us being here, but it's just interesting to see anyway. They don't tend to do anything, you can't interact with them or whatever, but I've never seen two before. And thankfully there's no vehicles or anything around for them to be ran over or anything like that. So yeah, let's have a look. So I want to grab a couple of things from this shop. So I want to get a couple of these standard analog switches. So not the alternating, they're the ones that we've already got installed on our headlights. So what I want to do is grab them, but I also want some of these demonstrator paints as well. We'll get 6 of those, so that's 150,000. That's quite a lot of money that, but thankfully we've got a decent amount on hand after the last few jobs. Don't think we need any more sand, but I'll get some more anyway, because they're only $200 each, those ones. Not too sure if there's anything else that we need at this point. I think we've got everything that we need. There's always fun to be had here in a Machine Factory. In fact, soldering wire, I'll just fill up on this. And so there's the rotary control, which is a simple option, but I wanted the analog. Now where are they? Have I missed them? I think they might be around here. So the button controls are there. They're always good. I do like the simplicity of that. There they are. The analog controller. Wow. How did I miss that? I think it's just because it's mixed in with everything else. So I'm going to need at least 4 of those. Let's get 6 just in case. And yeah, that'll do us for now, I think. Stick the old wallet in there. And there we go. So we'll let those things spawn in. And we'll go and check that they've just gone over to the shed. We don't need to pick them up, because all we need to do is just go over to the shed and see that they are actually there. I've just had a thought actually. For the controllers we're going to need to install mounting strips as well, and I can't get any more smalls. I must have some. Right, let's go and check. Just heading across to the tool shed here. So if we press this, right, there's all our stuff. But we've got tons of sand. I've got some demonstrator paint as well here available still. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not going to do any harm. Yes, we've got loads of the small mounts. Okay, we won't worry about any of that for now. We're not going to install anything here. We'll do it all back at the museum if necessary, even though we don't need to. But I want to crack on with some jobs. So what do I have? I've got a couple of jobs in my inventory already, and we discussed this last time. So coming out of here, which is Machine Factory in town, I want to hit as many places as possible. So on our way back to harbour, I was thinking about going up to oil refinery here, sorry, and then down to sawmill, because we haven't been there really. And then across to harbour, which I think is the route that we're probably going to take. But in order to get the most bang for our buck, we're going to do these 2 shunting jobs as well while we're here. So we've got a pickup of 4 basically gondolas, which have got wood. We're going to load them with wood scrap. And then we've got 3 pickups, which are for the departure of trams. So thinking logistically here, we've got 3 pickups and there's 1, I think. So yeah, the trams are going to go on to a set of cars labelled 83. So there's 1. Another one is here, which is hidden behind these 6 tankers going to oil refinery, and then we've got another one over here, which is that one actually. So this 177 is in the way, and then we've got 2 gondolas there, which are the wood scrap, and also 2 gondolas there. So it's not exactly great, is it? We've got various things that we need to get into this loading bay, and various things in the way, various cars in the way as well. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to need some locos for a starter, but I think that's in the way for a start. I think it's going to be a dual loco strategy here. I think we're going to use one loco. I think I'll pull those onto the back of there for starters. That's one job together. This 7.7 needs to be pulled out the way to get this one 8.3. Slap this one together with this. That may be the last thing that we do there. Okay, I think I can see it coming together now. So I think that one's 8.3, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So I think first thing, you can see my process here is considering options. I think we'll grab this first, pull it in here, connect all this up, including that one. And then we've got a problem with these that are in the way. We'll have to move those somewhere. Probably into this lane. And we'll grab all of that, slap it all together with that. We might have to put, in order to keep everything sorted, sort everything in a certain way where we put, I'd say we grab those gondolas with the 8.3, put the 8.3 into the loading bay, and come and grab this lot, pull these up the track. Yeah, I think I've got an idea of what we're doing here. Probably haven't explained it, but you know, I think we'll use the DH4 here for the extra power, and just, I mean, our DE2's right back there anyway, so can't really do too much with her. Okay, so while we're doing that, yeah, I was looking at the map. Oil refinery, you see how complicated it was as well, and that's one of the most complicated layouts I've seen. Machine factory, we are now reversing here to go into C. Actually, let's go through B. B and C are so close together, but I want a clear run through. I just want to know that I've got a clean run through to get us started. Right, so we're going to go straight through here. We'll grab those couple of bits. I'll tell you what we'll do. Yeah. Makes a lot more sense to grab those gondolas first. Despite there being a couple of cars in the way there. Actually, you know what we'll do? Sorry. I know this isn't ideal. We'll grab that one car, we'll stick it in the loading bay to start off with. The main problem there is that that 7's in the way. 7's in the way. Now, there's certainly more than one way to do things, and this may not be the most efficient. I just haven't quite decided yet. Now, by getting this one on its own, it saves putting more cars in here and then pulling them back. We'll do this one on its own. It's quite light then. I think we'll do a Dutch drop here. I think somebody corrected me to say this wasn't actually fly shunting. But a Dutch drop. A fire in this baby in here, basically. See if we can get it right. So, I'm not too sure how much speed we're going to need. Oh, we are going the wrong way as well. And that's not very helpful, considering we're trying to do a Dutch drop. So, let's reconnect up. Let's try that again. Don't know why it's whistling at me. But that'll do. Alright, so we have managed to get one of our cars into place. Next up, I want those gondolas out of there. Because the main problem here is, as I said, that 7.7 car. We don't want that. So, I'll do this on the overview. Not quite right there. It's actually the very far one we want. Right, I'm going to push these a little further and grab the 7.7s. I'm going to ensure that these don't connect up. There we go. So we should now have our 7.7s, and this is our 8.3 that we want. Going to dump these in the lane with these red ones. So again, I'm going to use the same technique just to get rid of these guys. So I'm going to close that, take that off. The only thing here is I have to switch the track when I go forward, but it's alright. Yeah, okay, I know what that is. We need to just dump the brakes here. I can find the handle. So we seem to have a problem finding the handle on these. Yeah, because the brakes aren't released. Okay, let's do something here. Right, the brakes are now released. Right, okay, good. So that's the problem. We need to release the brakes on the cars before we actually start trying to move them. Should now find that everything's good. No, it isn't. I think it's because... I think it's because it detects an issue. Can't seem to find the little release. Ah, there it is. There's one. There we go. Okay. So there we go, that was nice. Right, so there's our 7.7s out the way. So our next part of call is to go and grab these lot. And then we'll grab our this one. Can already see our other jobs coming together there. So this is obviously one of them, these gondolas, which will be going to Sawmill. We've got those, do you think of forestry equipment? I'm pretty sure they go into Sawmill. I'll double check obviously, but it seems like a pretty logical one. Right, we just need to couple up that second set of cars there as well. So gondolas attached. 83 is attached, and this is a 77, which is thankfully not in our way to do this job at the moment, although it may be in the way for our main overarching job once we get these cars loaded and we get them dropped off, because we don't know where we're dropping them off yet. Well, we do actually, we could take a look. Actually, no, we can't, because we haven't validated these orders yet, but we'll be doing that in a sec. Love this DH4, no hassle, this shunting stuff, very fast acceleration, loads of power, plenty of opportunity to get a move on, get the job done quickly. You can change directions with it as well with no force. Alright, so that switch needs to be that way, which will take us into our loading bay. Well, we've already got one car waiting for us, so yeah, we're definitely ready now. Alright, they'll stop nicely. Let's go and validate these orders. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to load in the C yard as it's detailed there, C1L, and we're dropping off at B20 and B50. Right, okay. We'll see what that is going to be like then, but we'll quickly load these babies first. And there's the trams on. Right, okay. B20 has got our forestry equipment in it. Which one's that one then? So B20 sawmill. So that's good, because they will go with those to sawmill when we take them. And then B50 is this one, which has got our... Yeah, great. Our semi-trailers and our trams, which are all going to harbour. Well, that's very good. I don't know whether... Have they sorted out some... Is that changed with this game then? Have they started to make the orders more logical? For your drop-off point? Or is it just me? Has it always been this way? Now we've got to be careful with these trams because they are fragile and the job's worth quite a lot as well, so 2 points of consideration there. Fragility and our ability to make money. So we're going to be slapping them up side the semi-trailers. Right, so let's just ease off on the power a second, just have a quick look. So, we know that they'll be going to harbour as well, but we need to get those in there. Is that right? Can't quite see. Yes. So, we'll do is pull up quite gently up to them, and then we'll connect them all up and give them a little push. Just to fit everything in. So yeah, we'll just take it nice and gentle here. Just give these a little gentle push in. We'll get ready to disconnect these at 0.5. Okay, that's one of our jobs in place. Next one's going here. Are these going to fit? Without a little nudge here as well. Right, we'll couple these up. Give them a little push. Right, they're in. All brakes are on, etc. Parking brakes are on as well, seeing as we use the uncoupler. And we'll just go in here now and just get paid. So yeah, a nice little payment, 8.1. And another one, obviously time bonuses are all met, 29.5 there. So yeah, a nice bit of money. Hopefully we haven't incurred any damage to any vehicles. No. So next time round, guys, we are now ready to kind of hit the rails, really, in terms of hit the tracks. So we've got sawmill. Sorry, that won't be first. We'll have oil refinery, followed by sawmill, and then, whoops. And then, yeah, 3 jobs going to harbour. And these we won't be doing anything with. Also, military-wise, there was only something going to actual military base, not harbour military, so we won't be touching that either. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you'd go ahead and do that. Yeah, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if you enjoyed this video or not, and what you would have done differently. Remember, guys, there's more than one way to do things, and I love to hear from you guys with your comments and tips. But yeah, guys, otherwise, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for up and coming videos. But please do take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you guys again soon.